Hello everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Grandia 2. Alright, last episode, we reached St. Heim. We said farewell to Elena, but not for long, because Ryudo got summoned to the cathedral himself for a proposal. I guess Pope Zera wants him to find the Granasaber to save the world. Kind of a big ask for like just essentially this random adventurer person, but maybe Elena put in a good word. To the Pope for us. But yeah, Ryudo wants to think it over, so we'll pick up our friends. Maybe we'll discuss what we're gonna do from this point. This scripture is unfamiliar to me. Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo! What did he have to say? You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? What, as opposed to his butt or something? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous. So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness? A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows. The only clue is the words divine sword wrestles the legion of darkness. You find anything else about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo, you ought to read some of these books too. I mean, we did. We already did the other day. They have lots of detail about Valmar and Granis, the battle of good and evil, the day of darkness, and even the divine sword. Dinner awaits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use. I mean, let's see. But yeah, we already read the books with these guys, so like we're good. We could probably just head over and rest. Ahead lies Granis Cathedral's famous library. Okay. Please return the books we have read to their proper places. Yes, we did in fact return the books we read to their places. Even the book that was on the table. Okay, so yeah, we can go to the corridor. I think we could like go talk to the priests again, but I don't think they have anything new to say. Like with these guys in our party. Like our party members don't have any interjection. Let's try to leave. Nope, can't leave. Alright, so we can just go ahead and go to the guest quarters and have our meal. Have us a meal. Okay, oh, someone's waiting for us. The little prayer boy. I heard that dinner's ready. It'll be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. Go eat before it spoils. Oh, hello, Cardinal Oro. What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. How can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries for some means of holding back the darkness. Oh, his crystal ball. Can they do that? Oh, uh-oh. This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. Who turned off the ball? What? This light. Uh-oh. We know that theme song. How'd you get out? Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! The wings of Valmar! Valmar here in the cathedral! Someone come quickly! Uh-oh, is she gonna like raise this church to the ground too? She was so willing to destroy Carbo over the statues of Valmar. Millennia should not be here. Truly, bread is the body's life, as the earth is to all that springs from it. So also is a fine bread is loam for the soul. Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat? Roan, Merrig. I'm gonna look for that damn sword. Oh, you made up your mind. I thought you would say that. This sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like. You two come along? It was evermore my intent. Please, let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. Oh, we're no longer sitting Roan down Lollipop Lane? What is this? If it is as His Holiness Zera says, this has meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see... Oh, okay. Damn it, not again. We're eating. I feel like Roan has like been getting kind of quiet and like getting interrupted a lot. It's like, what is he trying to say? Please excuse me. I am told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. What do you want me to do about it? Have you seen any suspicious persons? Huh? No? No one has been here. Please excuse the interruption. I must go. Okay, there's like, enjoy your meal, sirs. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking? Okay. You interrupted our meal. We were enjoying this bread. Now look what you did. Now I have to look for you. I'm guessing like everyone's probably asleep. Yeah, okay. Last chance to read the books if you want. You can probably read them in the morning if you want, but... Hello? Hang on. If Millennia were outside, we'd be able to see the fire spreading already. But she must be in the cathedral somewhere. Take a look around. No, they don't even let you go in this room. So there's like one more room that she could be in. And that's the balcony. Oh, look at that. The pure white light has been bathed red. Ah, Millennia. So, you're going to look for the Granasaber, right, Ryudo? You? What the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on the dinner plate of Granis. Oh, like I care. If Granis ever wakes up, the big god can smack me stupid. Long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo. I don't think you've thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're gonna use it to stab evil people. Oh, you're concerned about me? No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best. I don't think you understand why I'm staying here, Millennia. Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time. I think that's what she said. Text box went too quickly. That's it? That settles it? Didn't go on a rampage? Didn't destroy the place? Okay. Okay, did return. I guess the night just ended peacefully. Millennia just goes to bed. Okay. Yeah, I think all the other priests say the same thing. They want us to go to His Holiness Zera is waiting. Alright, well, Ryudo did make his decision. Okay, yeah, you're just talking about your test, your exam to become a High Priestess. Oh, wait, you're missing one of you guys. As Cardinal Aura said, we shouldn't leave it up to a man like that Geohound, but I understand what Pope Zera has said. Which opinion should I support? Okay. You say the same thing. Okay, you say the same thing. It seems like all the priests say the same thing. Let's just approach the podium. Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind? One question. When we get the Granasaber, will it belong to you or the church? And how will it be used? The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none, for this great hope Granus has given to all. I'll take your word for it. Alright. They gave their assent. Time to rock. We'll find the Granasaber. But not for the sake of Granus or the church. Ryudo! Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Granus won't do anything about it, then someone has to. Well, well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission, and do not yield your heart. Yes, Your Holiness Zera, farewell. Lord Granus spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past, should he desire the divine sword. His past, you say? You should remember this. You should take this along. It is sure to be useful. Oh, he gave us a Book of Priests, alright. It's the same like the Book of Warriors. Alright, more buffs are within that book. We'll have to invest in that. Elena, take care, and remember well our words. Your Holiness. Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request. I wasn't gonna let a dainty little princess mince and prance about without her faithful, obedient bodyguard. Yeah, you're missing her. Oh, Ryudo, you... Miss Elena, we're together again. Our paths again are as one. It is good. Thank you, everyone. Come on, let's get moving. Let's rock, baby. Mr. Ryudo, we beseech you to take on the mission of finding the divine sword. Look, I don't like the thought of anyone else suffering. I'll find that sword, but it's up to you to do something with it. Yes, we understand that. We'll be thinking on how the divine sword can be used to help those in need. This is a mission to save the world. Oh, Lord Granus, please provide your divine protection to Ryudo and the songstress. Okay. Well, maybe the book will help us save the world. Yeah, we just got Book of Priests. We got another life up. Another life up skill. And then the rest of them use mana coins, so got mentality. Got water forest, spell power up. Water blizzard, earth forest, and then something that we don't know yet. The earth, like the forest? I don't know, the forest ones are kind of iffy. I mean, I guess there's some... It does raise spell casting, but... I guess the water ones would be good because it would let you heal instantly if you got like both of them stacked on there. And then, yeah, Blizzard's kind of iffy too because we don't have a lot of Blizzard spells, mostly because the one that we do have is not AoE. It's just a singular powerful spell. Anyway, I'll unlock more though. We got a lot of coins though. We could definitely like invest in that. Probably wait till you're level 30. Right now we do have a bunch of skills equipped. But I think at level 30 you gain another slot. And just kind of hoarding. Just kind of hoarding our points at this point. Maybe we can like level up. Hey, how about we give you your last skill, Ryudo? I'll give you Purple Lightning, a deadly slash with a lightning-lit sword. Anyone else need some more points? Kind of want to get Nightmare Ball just because I like using that in the overworld. Yeah, that one's kind of cheap. even out everyone's skills. Wish Ryudo had like an AoE spell, but his is like mostly... His time to shine is mostly for bosses. Alright, we'll just keep hoarding. We'll just keep hoarding points. Yeah, I could get the one ice spell. There's Crackle. Attack enemy with icicle knives. Gravity. Ooh, this one's actually pretty good for Elena. I'm surprised I didn't invest in it sooner. Let's get Speedy maxed out. There we go. Got the Holy Egg to level 40. Got another Earth spell for Elena. A little expensive, but the range is a little wider. I'll wait to invest in that. Let's just keep hoarding points. Okay, let's see. I do want to talk to the townsfolk before we go. If the Divine Sword isn't found, we'll do something. Use the Cathedral Knights. No, joint prayer by all Lord Granus' followers. Yeah, that sure works. That sure seems to be working, right? And what if your prayer-a-thon doesn't work either? I guess we'll have to use the Cathedral Knights then. But Pup Sarah has to approve any use of the Cathedral Knights. Oh dear. Okay. I hope you can find the Granasaber and save the world, but no one has any clues as to its whereabouts. Anyone else? I think the other priest might say the same thing. You got to find the Divine Sword. Okay. Hey, I don't see how this could be that important. If you find the Divine Sword, we're sure the Day of Darkness won't come. Even if it does, the Divine Sword will protect us. Okay, I know that already, so calm down. If the Divine Sword really exists, we'll win. Yes, probably. That's right. At least I suppose so. The Divine Sword will save the day. If you can find the Divine Sword for us, I'm sure we can dispel the curse that's been laid upon our world. There's no guarantee that the sword can even do that. Oh, but it will! That's why you must find the Divine Sword. We're counting on you. A lot of faith in one Geohound. Okay, I can't go in the Pope's room. Pope's not in it. Door's locked. Okay. Oh, wait. The church girl appeared, and Pope despawned. Guess he went to the bathroom. Even Pope Sarah believes that a crisis is nigh upon the world. How terrifying. No, Pope Sarah could not be feeling uneasy like that. It must be some sort of mistake. Forget about Sarah for a second. How do you feel? Well, Pope Sarah is always right, so that is why I'm uneasy as well. Okay, I wonder where the third one went. Where's your third buddy? Maybe he's having a moment. I don't think the third buddy was Oro. They do kind of look the same. How could this be? Have not the wings of Valmar appeared in this cathedral? That's why we must not give up on finding the Divine Sword. How many times have I said that? Too many if you ask me. There's nothing really to be afraid of. That's why we must not give up on finding the Divine Sword. By all means, please find and bring us the Divine Sword, for everyone's sake. Yes, we will do our best. If I find it, the plan is to bring it here. But plans, like so many others in life, can change. We're counting on you. If only we can have the Divine Sword here. Think of all the new followers, and all the ex-followers who will return to our church. And what would that bring about? The more people that pray to Granus, the further we can drive darkness away. That is why we are spreading our religion non-stop. Alrighty. Let's find the sword. Must use prayer power. I don't think it's gonna be like Okami where yeah, so just I gotta give divine power to the being. Heavens, have you heard? Valmar is in this cathedral. Oh, it's so terrible. What shall we do? Hey, nothing's happened, so quit it with all the hysterics. What did she do? She didn't, like, break a window, though, right? I think it was just, like, the little crystal ball that he broke. She just kind of wandered around the cathedral for a bit. But, oh, were the divine sword to be found, such things would not come to pass. It is so terrible. Valmar at the cathedral. I hope the divine sword is found soon. I hear you're searching for the divine sword for Lord Granus' sake, right? I'll be searching for it, alright. But definitely not for your precious Granus. I got my own reasons. If we have the divine sword, then when the day of darkness comes, Lord Granus will vanquish Valmar. Ah, Lord Granus' sword of judgment, dispelling all darkness from the world. Can anything be more stunning than that? I have seen battle, and it's never very stunning. Have you ever been in combat? Well, no, but nothing will diminish the glory of Valmar falling before Lord Granus' mighty sword. Well, yeah, these guys have definitely not seen combat. Okay, you're just like, over here is the library. There may be books here that will assist you in your search for the divine sword. Please feel free to make use of them. Sure, okay. We only ask that you return the books we have read to their proper places. We know. Okay, well, Rowan's already read through, like, all the books, and, I mean, we did too, so, we don't really need to read it again. It's lengthy. I don't think Elena has anything to add to that. I mean, she might, but it's just really long books. I think it's mostly just Rowan, right? That was interested in the library. Elena's technically has already read all of this. Hear ye men. Okay. Yeah, it's like the same shenanigans. Right, let's head to town. Say our farewells before we set out and save the world. Never thought we'd be traveling together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay? I feel the same way, Ryudo. Roan, Merrick, and Sky, too. I'm counting on all of you. This time, it might be more difficult for us. Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour. That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena. But where to travel to? The divine sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. We can't just knock on their door, grab it, and run. I am not familiar with this divine sword. I remember, in the Holy Book containing a passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. It is a metaphor. Or is it a metaphor, or is there more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness. Perhaps, if we visit the kingdom of Cyrum, where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words. Got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful. What other knowledge have we which would intimate a course of action? Something about confronting my past, which probably means Melphis. Surely it could be none but he. Melphis. A long time it has been, brother. Now, you two. Anyway, the kingdom of Cyrum. What is it like? Well, the climate is warm and there's lots of water. Very good country. We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads. And we might as well start in the kingdom of Cyrum. The kingdom of Cyrum lies to the east of St. Heim Mountains. Come on, let's go. Alright, well, we're just kind of probing in the dark here, but I guess east we go. The divine sword? It'd be so wonderful for us if you were to find it. And why would that be so wonderful? We'd be recovering and displaying a legendary sword. It would be a miracle from God. We're not there to display it like some relic. We need to use it to cleave evil. Ryudo, if you are indeed the one that uncovers this lost weapon, Will that constitute a miracle? Who knows? Can't believe to understand all these religious zealots. Finding the sword would be wonderful indeed. Quit acting so damn strange. It's not like we know where it is. We might not find it at all. But if you do find it, it'll be a divine miracle. Okay. Everyone's so elated now that we're on the job. Alrighty. Well, if you want, you can just head out of town. Yeah, there's like one NPC that's like by the inn that you should chat to like initiate like a little sub-quest. But yeah, we're gonna chat. We're gonna say bye to everyone. Oh, so you're off again. Be sure to touch the wings of that statue. They say that the wings of Lord Granas help keep travelers safe on their journeys. I guess you can call it a good luck charm. It's like with statues that like the gold statues that you see where like people touch them. There's like one of like a dog where like people have like pet the dog so much that they like rubbed off all the tarnish just like on the dog, or like a lady's breast or something. It's like, come on, people. That reminds me. Legend states that the wings of Lord Granas provide protection against misfortune. Many people pray for a safe trip. Thus, they touch the wings of Lord Granas for divine protection. You travelers should touch the wings of Granas before you leave. Alright. Shall we touch them? Can we even reach them? These wings have the power to protect travelers from harm. Sounds like a superstition to me. Well then, Ryudo, since we are here, let's put this to the test, shall we? Right, Elena. As soon as you finish your prayer, none of us will ever suffer again. Hey, stop pulling on my sleeve. But she's like, let's do it, let's touch it. Ah, what great timing. I just came from the bakery. They had lots of breadcrumbs for me. Are you a beggar too, old man? Huh? Yoo-hoo, come here, Bertie. I've got some food for you. Come on. Oh my, breadcrumbs. How delectable. Ryudo, stop laughing. It's not humorous. This happens everywhere we go, poor Sky. What's this, a talking bird? It's been quite a while since I've been surprised by such an exotic creature. Ugh, not again, please. Not again. Look, I can talk. No big deal. Huh. Sky, you are a rare flower in the spacious fields of this country. What? The beast can talk too? But talking birds and beasts, I had no idea. I guess some really weird things happen in other countries, eh? Weird things do indeed occur, but they have nothing to do with Merrick and I. I've been to the Siren Kingdom on the other side of the Ruul Hills, but I like this quiet country better. It just so happens that our next destination is the Kingdom of Siren. Roan, are you from there? You are from there, right? Well, yes, actually. What's wrong, Roan? Every time someone mentions your hometown, you clam right up. Calm, quiet country like this is just right for me. Don't you think Siren Kingdom is a little too raucous? We've got lovely hills all around us, and my husband is very happy here. It's a quiet place with beautiful scenery. Alright, well, like where you live. Guess we'll go down this side first. So you guys have actually met Celine before. Isn't she totally amazing? Her style is so pure, she'd never allow any evil, but she still drives me wild. Oh yeah? Maybe we should keep you on a leash then. My yearnings for Celine are not based on any sordid reasons. I am but a pure, simple devotee. I don't expect her to stare straight at me or hit me or step on me with her high heels. Yeah, whatever. Are you guys getting ready to leave? Maybe you can offer Celine a prayer to protect her against evils. Why would we pray to the Celine? No, that's okay. I'm sure the Great Inquisitor doesn't need any prayers from people like me. Excuse me, sister. That day of darkness is coming. Is it coming soon? Oh, right. The lady who forgot what she wanted to ask. No, I really do not think it'll arrive anytime soon. You need not worry yourself with such thoughts. Oh, good, good, good. You see, I just hung out my laundry to dry. What would I do if the day of darkness suddenly came? Oh, yeah, she wouldn't even know what to do if it actually came. I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to finish my laundry before the day of darkness came. I mean, during the day of darkness, laundry on a line would have a pretty hard time drying, eh? I am not quite sure how to respond to that. I would think laundry would be the least of your concerns. Well, you've come this far, so you better just play along with it. I'm sure when the day of darkness comes, we won't be able to sunbathe at all. That'll be rough. Okay. Lady doesn't get it. Run. Nothing phases them. They got nerves of steel. They just keep marching. I wish I could march with the Cathedral Knights. Even though they kind of give me the creeps. As long as those guys are around, peace will be maintained here. Not sure how much I trust those knights. Their style's way too cold-hearted. Almost as if they weren't human at all. I prefer the way we do things. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen the faces of any of the Cathedral Knights. They're always wearing those helmets. I wonder why. Could it be that they're too shy to show their faces? Shy isn't the first word I'd use. And make him look more menacing. Just standing there menacingly. Of course, I am thankful for the good things, but I also accept any misfortune that comes my way as the will of Lord Granus. I will never forget my gratitude to Lord Granus, no matter what happens. Everything that exists is by the grace of Lord Granus. Yes, that's right. And I must be grateful that I'm able to travel with my companions. So Lord Granus came down to St. Heim Mountains, right? Where did he go after that? Lord Granus went deep into our souls, continuing to watch over us even now. Oh my. Oh, really? So Lord Granus is inside of us? Is that why everyone prays? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Lord Granus, I know you're in me. Please be my friend, okay? Okay. How with you, weird lady? Oh my. Check out that wild-looking man. Oh, bushy hair and muscles everywhere. Oh, maybe you'll squeeze me with those big arms. Okay, well, better than you lusting after the little boy, I guess? Ha! Lady, if he squeezed you, he'd snap every bone in your back. Probably kill you, no lie. Really? But I've been waiting for some excitement. That's one crazy bird. But I need a little excitement. This place is a bit too peaceful. Pretty dull, I'd say. Oh well. Oh, you lustful old lady. I don't know, I guess if you're into muscles, you're married. Let's see, even before my husband became an architect, he was always a devout follower of Granus, which explains his spiritual designs. So he always hopes that the people who live in this building will be spiritually uplifted and energized by his designs. What a wonderful thought. Ryudo, wouldn't you like to live in a house designed by him? What are you trying to say, Elena? That I need spiritual uplifting? Ever the optimist, Elena. Ever the optimist. Although ordinary people generally are unable to understand the meaning of my husband's designs. Well, I am fascinated by these designs. The curves have such warmth. I really enjoy the buildings here. But I still, I don't understand the meaning of... Didn't you say you understood but other people don't? I still think they're nice. I am just happy to be in the company of someone who works so diligently to design these buildings. You're just happy to be with her husband, okay. Our buildings are made of stones that are laid without leaving any gaps. They are sturdy enough to withstand earthquakes. However, if even one stone is removed, the entire structure crumbles immediately, as is true of spiritual bonds among people. Whoa. That makes these buildings rather dangerous, doesn't it? I say the designer blew it then. There you go, shooting off your irrepressible mouth off again. When the people share spiritual bonds, they can overcome any obstacle. That's the meaning of my designs. Indeed, the sharing of spiritual bonds is very important. We are trying to do just that. Well, rah, rah, rah. Why don't you run out and campaign for this guy? Elena as amiable as ever, I see. And you, Ryudo, you're as defiant as always. If you ever find yourself facing a tough situation, think of our wonderful buildings. I'm sure they'll help you succeed. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay. Poor Ryudo. Check this weird family. My husband's going with me to the Great Cathedral next time, even if I have to drag him by his ear. Well, I agree it is wonderful to attend the sermons. I do not agree with forcing someone else to go. It's okay. It was his idea to go. He says he's not cut out to be a merchant. Wow, he gave up fast. A sermon or two will wake him up. He didn't want to hear Pope Zera's sermons. I wish he'd make a big mistake then. That would have been better than our situation now. I've got lots of work to do now. I gotta sell off a lot of Aram root back in the league. A lot of work. Oh, poor you. They're never gonna want to, like, even see that stuff again. Despite all that, my wife keeps harping me about Pope Zera's sermons. She doesn't get it. I'm a traitor. I wish she'd shut up. Please respect your wife. That's no way to talk about the woman you share your life with. Yeah, Elena's right, you know. What? Aram root doesn't sell anymore? You knew my information was bogus? The thing about the Skyway falling wasn't a rumor? Yes, I'm afraid so. We saw it ourselves before coming here. Ah, how can that be? All my assets, my dreams. Oh, Lord Granis, help me. Pretty sure they'll still give you free bread. You won't starve. Lord Granis, help me. Oh, I've got to go get the advice of Pope Zera right away. Oh, maybe you can become a squeak ball herder. Make your bread that way. Oh dear, so busy, so busy. Another hectic day. Why the big fuss? Why are you so busy? I've got plans all day today. First, I'm going sunbathing with my friends, and then I'm off to the store. Busy, busy. I'm not a slacker like my dad who just talks about trade, and my mom who just talks about Pope Zera. I've got to get ready to leave. I'm so busy. Well, this is a poor household. They're surviving somehow. Did I go in this house? Yeah, I haven't gotten to this house yet. Full circle. Now I'm thinking it would have been better if I had gone with them to that distant town. Being separated from those you care about is difficult. Any situation is best faced together. I am so happy, for instance, that I can travel with my friends again. Now wait for our son. Now wait with our son for our husband to come back. It's so hard to wait and wait. This kind of reminds me of the situation in like Grandia 1 where like the lady was waiting for her husband who was a sailor, and like this kid was so happy that when he came back and like told him a bunch of stories, but then it was like sad because then he had to like go out to go sailing again. Before I started these trips, I think I could stand being alone, but now I cannot bear it. Now I want to be with my friends. Waiting is hard, but I have no choice to wait. Have faith and wait, that's all. My mom's worried about my dad all the time, even though I'm not worried at all. You're a very confident guy, so why aren't you worried at all? Why? Because I have faith. Faith in Lord Granis, and faith in my dad. My dad always told me that faith is the most important thing of all. That's why I have lots of faith. Great! I have lots of faith too! I have faith that your wishes will come true. Thank you, sister. I'll do my best. I promise I'll always have faith in my dad. Maybe he's gonna become a priest too when he grows up. Alright, we went full circle. There's a library, but I mean we already read all the books here. Okay, yeah, I can read the books. We read the more difficult books in the cathedral. Oh god. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, she's still spouting the silly rules. Yes, may I help you? Is there anything you would like to know about the books? Oh, okay. Can you recommend a book? Well, Well, we have a book called Runaway Love that's been very popular lately. It's a story about a princess who passionately pursues an adventure-minded knight who rides a white horse. The opposites. Instead of like the prince on a white horse pursuing the princess. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley. Do I look like the type of person who would read such trash? Okay, Ryudo, she's just trying to help. Tell me about skill books. Do you know about skill books? We already had the tutorial, man. A skill book, eh? That is indeed one type of book, but I'm afraid it's the type that we don't have here. In short, you're looking for the type of book that one would simply read to learn various types of skills. In that case, I'm not very knowledgeable about that kind of book, but the man who owns the general store is, so why don't you go ask him? Okay, yeah. If there's anything you'd like to know about the books, please don't hesitate to ask, okay? Well, we've already read through everything, so. No, hello, little girl. I was like scared her before. Hey, you know what the Day of Darkness is? Really scary stuff happens on that day. You wouldn't believe how scary it is. But this country will be okay, because Lord Granus is protecting us. It won't be scary at all for us. Yes, we'll surely be fine with Lord Granus watching over us. Lord Granus will always be protecting this country, so we don't need to be afraid of the Day of Darkness. I know what we'll have for our family lunch. Some homemade cheesecake made with sweet bought cheese. I mean, I like me some cheesecake, but it's probably not a good thing to just have for lunch. We eat bread for our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and now our family eats together as always. Now that's happiness. Yes, that is happiness. It is wonderful that your entire family gathers for meals together. Okay, what we've been waiting for, homemade squeak-paw cheesecake. I better start baking it quickly. Okay. Well, he's enjoying himself. Is lady gonna comment on our boyfriend? When times were tough for me, I was given bread from the store. I was told to give thanks to Lord Granus. Now, even though I'm working here, I never fail to give thanks each day to Lord Granus, for his blessings have sustained me. I get lonely when I think about my late husband, but working here always revives my spirits. People come to me wearing very sad faces, but they show a smile when I give them some bread, and that is so encouraging. Please keep up the good work. In my travels, I have also encountered many people who wore very distraught faces. Each time that happens, it reminds me of how little I can do on my own. Even so, I want to work much harder. Sister, may you always enjoy the divine protection of Lord Granus during your travels. At this bakery, we bake batch after batch of bread all day long, just so it's fresh from the oven all day. Really? You know, I'd love to bake some bread here sometime. It'll be fun to have everyone taste it. You bet it's fun. And it pleases Lord Granus too. Come try it anytime. I'll teach you how. Oh, you're gonna become a baker, Elena? Watch out, everyone. Who's the one who has to eat Elena's burnt black bread? Wait, we don't know if Elena is a bad cook. No matter what I try, I just make a mess of it. Every bit of work I've tried so far has been pure hell. So anyway, I've been thinking, maybe I ought to try making a new man out of myself somehow. Okay, kind of getting it. Know what kind of prayer I can say so that I can maybe learn how to make good bread? Ha! How about you try to do something on your own instead of constantly relying on others to get you through life? That's almost exactly what they told me at the bakery when I asked them, but they were much nicer about it. You know, I never thought of praying to help others succeed. I've always been caught up in worrying about my own failures. And you know what? I figure even a klutz like me can do a decent job of praying for other people. I always live with a mind to help others. He who helps others will himself be helped, so said Lord Granus. Right now, it looks like I might get to go work at the bakery that's been helping me. Lord Granus, please remake my soul into one that works with strength and kindness, and that prays for the happiness of others. Well, looks like he's trying to get on the right path. Huh. He's gonna start working, learn new skills, help other people, slowly but surely. Did you guys go to the Squeakbot pasture? We'll probably go again. Actually, let's go again. I think some of the... Actually, I think the old man actually might have some advice for us. Yeah, not necessary for us to go. But... So you're heading past the Raoul Hills and toward the Siram Kingdom? Would you like to hear some advice? Oh, okay, yeah, what would you offer as advice? To get to Siram Kingdom, just go through some old ruins. By the way, there's a maze in those ruins. Do you know how to get through the maze? No, please tell me. The maze seems all the same all over, but look at the floor. You'll see different colors. If it's still the same as when I was young, the key is to follow the white floor tiles. Be careful in that maze. Thank you, you're very kind. Please take good care of yourself as well. So long. It's like, don't really know what he's saying until you actually see it, but okay, some advice for getting through. Okay, we're fine. Is that right? Well, you're welcome to come back if you change your mind. I know the lay of the land around here. What if you did get stuck? That man would be your salvation. Say bye to Squeakbuzz. Do you have any more funny stories or legends? Those Squeakbuzz with the long white wool. Their ancient ancestors used to be clouds. White fluffy clouds that floated in the sky. Okay, I think you said this before. They changed them into animals so they could serve our ancestors who were suffering from hunger and cold. How fortunate. I thought I'd be living an easy life, but it seems I've got work to do, for God's sake. An easy life really makes you happy. We take the Squeakbuzz out on the field to the fields on sunny days. Sometimes they like to stare up at the sky. I'm sure they must be talking with their old friends, the clouds that are still in the sky. Yes, I suppose so. I suppose they're a little lonely being separated like that. If a time comes when the Squeakbuzz don't need to serve us anymore, maybe they'll become clouds in the sky again. Maybe they'd be like turkeys who just stare up at the sky, and then when it rains, they drown. It's like domestic turkeys are not very smart. The windmills are turning fast today. Yet another blessing from Lord Granas, something to be thankful for. Don't forget to be thankful to Lord Granas. Huh, what, are you kidding? My luck in meeting you all again, and that I'm able to travel again, I thank Lord Granas for all of that. Well, well, seems Elena thanks Lord Granas for everything, even the brightness of the sun and the blueness of the sky. The constant wind that comes from the sacred mountains helps us harvest our crops, so our country has plenty of good wheat. And the power of the wind helps us mill the wheat. You could say that Lord Granas breathes life into us through the wind. So you're saying we don't need to do anything ourselves. It's all done by Lord Granas. Sounds like your god enjoys a monopoly. Still, all the people here seem quite happy about it, and I rather like these people. At least they're not trying to burn anyone at the stake. Yet. Each time I see those windmills turning, I get such a deep feeling of happiness. I can't help but being grateful to Lord Granas. Touch the little Squeakbuzz. Oh, hello. Did you folks come here to sunbathe too? No, we came to this place because of the tranquility it provides. It's lovely, isn't it? It's my favorite place in all of St. Heim. They say that Lord Granas watches over this place. With the sun and the breeze here, I must say that no place enjoys as much of Lord Granas' protection as this one. Lord Granas, may I enjoy another day of peace and tranquility. Alrighty. Let's exit the pasture. Just got the inn, and one more NPC. It's probably the most important NPC to talk to is this guy. Till recently, I was just a drunk, but thanks to the good, clean living here, I think I can overcome my addiction. People can change, and soon I'll be able to return to the sun I left behind in the kingdom of Siram. Well, congratulations! As a matter of fact, we happen to be on our way to Siram. Oh, so you're heading there? In that case, I have something to ask you. Would you please convey a message to Mark, my son? He lives in Siram. That is, if you have the chance to meet him. Could I ask that of you? Sure, I don't mind. Really? Oh, thank you. The message is, I'm working hard. I'm coming to see you, so please wait for me. Okay. But understand we're not gonna scour the town for your son. We'll give him the message only if we happen to run into him. Sure, that's fine. I'll just pray that you do. Please accept this token of my gratitude. If you carry this, you can make friends with the cute little critter named Karo. It's all I can give as a token of my thanks. Well, I'd imagine we can try looking for the kid a little. We'll see what happens when we get to Syrum. No promises, though. Alright, and he gives us a puff nut. So, yeah, just like another one of those strange NPCs that give you a free thing. If you happen to meet my son Mark, please tell him Papa's working hard. Of course, that's only if you happen to meet him. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's one sub-quest. I'll pray that you all have a safe journey, and that you will receive Lord Granus' divine protection at your destination. We'll be fine, I'm sure of it. I'll be with some very good companions. Okay. Before we leave, let's eat at the inn. Welcome. Let's spend the night. May you be blessed by Lord Granus. Take our bread, our daily bread. Let's see. Who do you want to start the chat with? Come on, let's get something to eat. I need to relax a little. I think depending on who you start the conversation with, like, there'll be a different topic. I guess we'll start with Elena. Eating here with all of you reminds me of when the priest suddenly showed up and snatched you. What a bunch of insolent louts. Why was that ever a surprise? We did not even have a moment to say farewell. I was curious if I would ever see you again. As was I. I thought we might never gather around a table like this. I'm grateful that we can. I'm sure glad that we're still able to eat together. After you left, Elena, we sat here and tried to talk, but mostly we just stared at your empty chair. After missing you so much, it was sure a pleasure to be rejoined as a group again. Once you left, the scene degenerated into a handful of boys fighting over just about everything. It is calming to have you back. Why, thank you. I'm so happy to hear you say that. I'm very happy that we can have Elena with us at the dinner table again. Speaking of meals, Elena, is it true that all that they fed you was bread and wine? Right? Don't you fancy church types get anything better than that? Well, I guess there was bread to be sure, but actually I was so nervous that I really do not remember what I ate. I could hardly eat with all those high-ranking church officials around me. I was so nervous, constantly worrying about my table manners, using my fork and knife correctly. I'll bet Elena can't even remember what she had for dinner either. Ha! In classic Elena style. So what if I cannot remember what I ate that night? What is important is that we all gathered together tonight. I much prefer eating with all of you. I just hope we can continue being together. So anyway, it is great to have you back, Elena. Well, in any case, it's good to be back together again. We can continue to run in a pack. Together until the end, ha! Okay. What do you say? Are you done? Stay and talk some more? Let's see what Roan has to say. Speaking of which, I read somewhere that in and around St. Heim, people sometimes count squeak bars to help them get to sleep. Squeak bars? You mean those white and fluffy animals? How does counting them help you sleep? Well, they say that squeak bars invites you to dream among the clouds. Do they now? Look, there's some squeak bars. They're really white and fluffy, just like little clouds. There's an old legend which say that long, long ago, the squeak bars actually were clouds that floated across the sky. And that would be why people around these parts, think that squeak bars can help them sleep. Can't these squeak bars make you drowsy, eh? I'll have to try that next time I cannot sleep. Huh? You have trouble sleeping sometimes? That's surprising. I've never noticed. And why is that so surprising? I have had nights like that when I have been apart from you all. I felt helpless. The one night you were apart? On some nights when we were all separated, I had trouble sleeping. I did not know what was going to happen next. Oh, you still have your friend Millennia with you, right? Your old buddy of Millennia. From my bed, I would look up through the window at the stars, and the next thing I knew, it would be dawn. What about you, Merrick? As the roots find harmony with the tree, I suppose we will always be together. Well, it would be difficult not to be the same. Well, it would definitely not be the same without Ryudo. He has been here since the beginning of all this. Please, Roan, don't talk like that. We'd be incomplete if we were missing anyone. Elena, relax. He's just kidding around. Okay. Well, felt quite sad and lonely seeing Elena being escorted away so suddenly like that. Oh, yeah? Well, for me, it was a relief. Like a big weight fell off my shoulders. No, it wasn't. You were so happy to get her back. Actually, Ryudo was still on your I was still on your shoulder, and I clearly heard you say, I'll miss her. Right after Elena left. What? I never said anything like that. Stupid bird. You must be going deaf in your old age. Deaf or senile. Come to think of it, I seem to recall Ryudo saying those very words. I'll miss her. What? Why are you guys painting me in the sentimental type? I never said anything like that. Lies, lies and slander. Ryudo, it was good of you to share that with us. Thanks. Well, you know, it doesn't feel right when I don't have my verbal sparring partner around. Ugh, Elena. Please find it in your heart to forgive his awkward and futile attempts at sincerity. Sky, shut up already. Don't make me go and break your wings. Jesus, I've had enough of your wisecracks. Ryudo, I'm afraid I'm quite flaky. I hope you can find a way to put up with me. Oh, sure, It's true I felt something was missing. I guess you could say I was a bit lonely. Well, in any case, it's good to be together. We can continue to run in a pack together until the end. Alright, everyone's happy to be together. Ryudo, everyone, thank you for caring about me so much. Okay. Okay, I think it's the same topic. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one, it's just about the church food. Okay, so yeah, there's like two topics. There's like one about the church food, and then one about the squeak buzz, and then that's pretty much it. And then all of them just kind of round it, just turn around on Ryudo instead. Well, actually, I guess it wasn't all that fancy or formal, really. Okay, that seems like something different from Roan. What I've been to is really nothing fancy or formal. I was, just a simple dinner party, nothing more. Okay. Yeah, it's high-ranking church officials. And everyone's happy to have her back. Okay. That's pretty much it. Well, what do you say? Are you done? Let's end this. Thanks for the meal. Can't wait for the next one, eh, Elena? Maybe the next town we'll have another dinner time chat. All right. Ooh, my voice is a little tired. We talked to these NPCs so many times. I'm ready to do some fighting, but we'll have to wait till the next episode to do that, because yeah, unfortunately, we've been doing it for quite a while. But yeah, there'll be a lot of fighting actually, because there's actually two zones that we have to cross over before we even reach the Siren Kingdom. So we'll definitely get a lot of levels in that, get a lot of coins. Trying to think, like, what should I invest in? Yeah, if I get more coins, I could actually get one of these spells. Even though this is pretty much just like the wings of Valmar attack. Just intense light reduces enemies to dust. It's just a light version of that. Elena would only really be able to use it once. I'm kind of holding back on getting it. It's just like kind of too expensive for her, and Nightmare Ball just seems to be doing the job. Oh well, I guess I'll just keep hoarding points. Just kind of think about it. Or maybe just pick whatever's cheapest. We will be getting like enough points later on that we will be able to buy everything. Like monsters will just keep giving you more and more. I can spend the night again if we want to talk about church fruit or squeak bars. But let's save, and we'll continue our fight, our search for the sword in the next episode. All the way down here. At the inn again. Okie doke. Alrighty. Well, hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.